I'm here back again with another review, this time of X-Men Apocalypse. Now, I know I'm a little late to the game, so I'm going to be talking about X-Men Apocalypse Day and the franchise as a whole, which started in 2000, if you can believe that. Franchise is going strong for about 16 years. So to start off quick, just to start off with X-Men Apocalypse, which is the 8th movie in this franchise, I'm going to have to say I don't agree with some of the reviews out there because the movie's got mixed reviews. I really enjoyed this movie. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it was my favorite superhero movie this summer. So Suicide Squad, you still have a chance to change my mind, but overall I really, really enjoyed this movie. If you watched my previous video, I stated that I really enjoyed Batman v Superman. I think X-Men kind of topped it. Like I said, never been a huge Marvel fan, but I do enjoy the X-Men movies. I've been watching them since they came out in 2000. They've had some weak points. X3, Wolverine Origins, but they've also had some strong points. Days of Future Past was by far one of the best superhero movies anybody's ever enjoyed. But overall, I've really enjoyed the franchise. To get back into what I liked about X-Men Apocalypse, it's simply one, I enjoy any throwback movies. This was a movie that took place in the 80s, and I thought the references were incredible. I thought the movie was pretty solid. The action was by far the best in an X-Men movie. The complete ending fight, I did not want to move from my chair in the theater. I very much enjoyed it. The really strong points, I feel like, is the new actors they included into this movie. The new girl that played Jean Grey, I really, really enjoyed her. The kid that played Scott Summers, Cyclops, I thought he was awesome. Who stole the show for me, though, was the kid that played Nightcrawler. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he really captured the same actor that played him in X2. I feel like he was just a good fit for Nightcrawler, and I felt the old 80s vibe he brought to it was really neat. A side note, I ended up looking him up like right after watching the movie. It was the same kid from the movie The Road with Viggo Mortensen, if you've ever seen that. Just to know, he's been acting since he was obviously real little, and he's was pretty good in the movie The Road, and he definitely hasn't changed. He was really good in X-Men, I thought. Same thing with the girl who played Storm. I thought she was great. No disrespect to Halle Berry, you know what I mean? You brought your presence, and you enjoy playing that character, and I respect you, but I really like this girl who played Storm. I thought she was really, really neat. A very pretty girl. I thought she captured the character well. The only issue I really had with it was Jennifer Lawrence. I guess she had something in her contract that she didn't want to wear the blue makeup as much as possible. Which, I'm no actor or actress, so I don't know how uncomfortable it is with all that latex on. So, that's on her. But I didn't like the fact that, she was majority of the movie, Jennifer Lawrence. When she was Mystique at the end, I thought it was really cool. But besides that, I really didn't have any much other issues with the movies. I loved Magneto. I thought he was great. Michael Fassbender is just an incredible actor. To the point where, he's doing a video game movie this year, and I'm actually excited to see it. Professor X, Charles Xavier, I thought, thought he was incredible. James McAvoy just does an incredible job, and, he literally took that role after Patrick Stewart, who was perfect for it, and he really brought something special to it. Overall, I just think the casting for the X-Men is great. Probably the only issue I had was Olivia Munn as Psylocke. And it had nothing to do with her. It was just the fact that she didn't have many lines in it. And I felt like she was casted as a pretty face. But I read that she actually fought to get the purple suit in the movie. So that's actually really cool. I'm going to try to be as spoiler-free on this review. But overall, it was a very fun movie. To go back, I can't believe I left this out. Peter Evans, who plays Quicksilver, unbelievable. And this is no disrespect to Marvel's Quicksilver, but Marvel, you shouldn't have even tried. Like, this kid he's amazing. His scenes in Days of Future Past was great, and then to bring him back, and I feel like, once again, I'm going to try to be spoiler-free, but he has an amazing scene in this movie. And it was to me, it topped Days of Future Past. Slow-mo scene, I thought it was so great. I love the 80 references throughout the scene. The music, it was just unbelievable. It was great. Um, Overall, like I said, it was a great movie. It did really, really well. Just having a decent story going throughout, keeping me interested the entire time, and the fan service I thought was really well done. For those who don't know what fan service is, it's a nod to the fans of the source material that only fans would get. For an example, in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the one Michael Bay produced, when he mentioned that they were almost going to use rabbits, it was a fan nod to the original 80s cartoon with that rabbit samurai character. That's what fan service is. Things that when I go to the theaters I really enjoy, and my wife, it just goes completely over her head. But like I said, going even back to that, one thing I really appreciated that movie is everything they set up. My wife's never been a comic fan, and she really enjoyed the movie because it took the time to explain everything so she would understand it without. And if you were a comic fan, you got to see things that happen live action or with a new life or new twist on it, which I thought was really cool. So overall, back to the franchise, I think X-Men is still going strong. I know a lot of reviews said this was a franchise killer. I just don't believe that. I think the movie's got a lot of steam in them. I think Bryan Singer does a great job. I've loved everyone he directed. I've really enjoyed First Class. I know he didn't direct that one. That was Matthew Vaughn, if I'm not mistaken. Really good movie, but overall as a franchise, I mean, you got probably 2 bad movies, and that's X3 and Wolverine Origins. I mean, I like Liv Schuyler as Sabretooth in Wolverine Origins. I thought he did a good job. So the movie wasn't a complete loss. If they ever bring him back, that'd be cool. X3 by itself, I don't think it's a terrible movie. Compared to the other 2, yeah, it's pretty bad. But you know what I mean? What I like about the X-Men movies, I feel like they mess up, they continue to go strong. For goodness sakes, Days of Future Past was to fix all the mistakes they had made previously. So, once again, like I said, really enjoyed the movie. Thought it was good. Still think it's one of the best comic book franchises. You got to give it respect, man. If it wasn't for the X-Men movies that started in 2000 and continue to come out, you know what I mean, trying to outdo the last film, we really wouldn't have the Marvel Cinema Universe. We wouldn't have the DC Extended Universe coming out now. X-Men is that first franchise. And I know there's superhero movies before that, but X-Men was that first, like, okay, this isn't Batman, this isn't Superman, this is a lesser-known property, and because of its success, we got a bunch of great movies. So, like I said, respect the trilogy, respect where they're coming from. Still think it's great. If you don't want any spoilers, I would turn the video off at this time. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Okay, spoiler warning. Just got to talk about these few things. The Wolverine Hugh Jackman part in the movie, I don't care if it was fan service. I don't care if it was cheesy. I don't care how, cheesy it was when he had the, Weapon X helmet on. It was such a cool scene, and it was so cool to see him in Berserk mode. And you know what I mean? It was nice for the fans that aren't a fan of comic book to be like, oh, Wolverine's in this. Awesome. And for those people that are fans of the comic book or just Wolverine in general, I was so excited to see that part. I've always thought Wolverine is a great character. Not my favorite X-Men. That would be Colossus. That's a video for another time. But still a really cool character, and I thought it was awesome. And then glad I can talk about this now with a spoiler alert. Quicksilver saving all the 50 students from that mansion blowing up. Amazing. It was fun. Me and my wife talked about it on the way home, and she said it looked so cheesy to me, and I was like, that's the part I loved about it. It was so cheesy and 80s, and it was so fun. I mean, even if you didn't like the movie, which some reviewers for some reason did, and I feel like they're just born to hate, I guess, you gotta love that scene. It was hilarious. It was fun. I let my kids watch it on YouTube, and my daughter was just laughing at the dog and the pizza part. You know what I mean? She's 4 years old and wanting to watch X-Men because of it. So overall, like I said, I really feel like X-Men did it for me this summer. It was my favorite superhero movie I watched because I went in there and I felt like a kid again. You know what I mean? I felt like a kid and I enjoyed myself. So, Brian Stanner, forget what them haters say, forget what them reviews said. I enjoyed your movie. I thought it was great. Continue to do them. I think you do an excellent job. And I heard the next one's going in the 90s. That's going to be awesome. Maybe we'll get a little Smash Mouth in it. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. You know, Quicksilver running to, you know, hey, now you're an all-star. That'd be hilarious. Like I said, you're doing a great job. X1 and 2, still one of the greatest movies. Days of Future Past, still one of the best. X-Men Apocalypse, I'm saying it right now, my favorite X-Men movie. I enjoyed it very much. Suicide Squad, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can top it for me. But as it stands right now, X-Men Apocalypse, get an A+ from me. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe and like this video. And feel free to leave a comment. If you want to curse me out, call me wrong, call me stupid, do what you want to do. I enjoy, you know, banter with people, so feel free to leave a comment. And have a good day. Bless you.